Problem 5, Set 2. The editorial, in obvious opposition to the article appearing in yesterday's newspaper, was well written, well documented, factual, and non confrontational, the only intent of which seemed to be to dash the article. We need to choose a word from the given that best fits the blank as it best identifies and conveys the meaning of the sentence. Now let's look at what the text means. So the text is telling us that the editorial was obviously in complete opposition to the article, that it did not even in the slightest agree with the perspective that was adopted or to write the article or the actual contents of the article. And it tells us that the editorial was non-confrontational, well written and well documented and factual. So it provided proof for the assertions that it was making, and it just wanted to basically oppose whatever was written in said article. Let's look at the correct answer and we'll discuss some more. The correct answer is option A. Now let's go back and see what option A was. Repudiate. Let's discuss why. So like we talked about, the text talks about an editorial, the contents of which were framed with regard to a particular article, but how the editorial was in absolute opposition to said article. Options D and E indicate support for and agreement toward the article and cannot fit in, which allows us to alleviate these options entirely. Options B and C certainly seem plausible, but remember that the stat reviewers want to see the best possible answer. We'll come back to this in a second. As the writer of the editorial in opposition provided facts and was well documented, the writer was clearly trying to reject as unfounded the original article, ergo option A is most fitting. Now back to the point where I said the best answer. We'd see this in a lot of questions where there are a lot of plausible answers, maybe 2 or 3 out of a given 5 options, but we must identify the tone of the sentence, the flow, the meaning that it is trying to convey on a deeper level, and try to determine which is best. Although all of them may fit, there has to be one that fits better.